welcome back to City Skylines, and today we're starting off with a time lapse, which again, as usual, if you'd like to jump forward, you can use the YouTube chapters and skip to the end where we'll recap everything. But we're starting here at Anchor City Park. I feel like last episode was one of those episodes where I had this idea, but within the episode, I wasn't able to fully realize what I was trying to do. So that's what we're spending basically the beginning of this episode doing. It's one of those things where I feel like by this point in the series, you're kind of used to it. We build something in, real time, and then I demolish all of it and start from scratch. And that's basically what I'm doing today. So a lot of the inspiration from this comes from, and I can't remember if I mentioned it last episode. I think I may have, but it comes from Cockatoo Island, which is an island in the middle of Sydney Harbour, in Sydney, Australia, which is a place that I've been a few times before and actually camped on that island too. And it originally was, I believe, from my preliminary Google searching, I think it was originally a jail, and then it was turned into a shipbuilding yard, and then I think it was just turned into a tourist island where they also hold events and camping. I'm not so sure about festivals, but there definitely can be sort of music events held there. And the only way to get to it is by ferry. So that was naturally a pretty good inspiration for this island. And I was looking at, real world images of it to create something similar and inspired by that. I did also try and download, because there was a few suggestions about what we could do instead of, because we have that big ugly road tunnel. There's a few suggestions. I downloaded some invisible services, which appeared like they were working at first, but then they just stopped working, and like none of the vehicles would spawn. I couldn't figure out why. I'll give you a closer look when we actually jump into the game, but I wasn't sure. So I actually left the road tunnel, but it's much more hidden this time. So I actually don't hate it. I don't hate it this time, but it just means that it is connected by road to the rest of the city, which is a bit bizarre, but that's kind of like a City Skylines thing where I wasn't really able to get it to work without doing that. But yeah, maybe there is a solution and I just did something wrong, and you can let me know in the comments. But anyway, so we did keep like a little sort of factory warehouse building here with I even put in like a custom separate chimney, because we had that one before that comes in the vanilla game, but that was huge. I think that was just way too big. Now, the island I'm basing this off, Cockatoo Island, does have a lot of like warehouses and even a big sort of factory and a big chimney on the island too. So that was a reason for keeping that. Obviously, I did a lot. This is definitely a scaled down island. It's not as big, has a few less things, but still trying to go, have a little bit of fun with this place. So I created a few little canals using the actual canal network, and then I'm creating one here using keys, a bit of a more unique custom shape, because that is there's like a big sort of triangle canal element to Cockatoo Island, which is obviously, I'm going to assume, part of when it was a shipbuilding yard, because that makes sense. They would have had a lot of dry docks and stuff like that. At least, this is all assumptions. That's kind of what it looks like. So that's what I'm sort of building here. And I think it turns out really well. It's one of those things that's not fully done by the end of this time lapse, but I think we have a really good basis to add on to. And also, you guys were saying as the festival upgrades, we actually unlock more elements to it. So there is quite a bit of room on this island to add later on. Obviously, I've also scaled up the size of the island. I wanted to make it bigger because I felt like it was a little small for what I was trying to do with it. But I didn't go too big. I think it looks okay for the scale of the river. Like, the river is pretty wide, so I think it works in the place that it's in. So I decided to do a lot of elements of this. If you have a look at the real Cockatoo Island, are, heavily pulling from that. So there's like these sort of little canal area. Well, they're not canals, but little sort of ship docking areas that sort of go into the island. And there's just this big concrete, what would have been, I guess, unloading and loading dock areas, for deliveries. Or something along those lines. And that's a big element of the real island. So I was like, okay, let's just have this big section here that's just all concrete, but this is where the ferries will come in and they sort of walk up. They haven't really done up this area. It's almost, an abandoned island. It's obviously not abandoned because they're throwing festivals here, but it's got that kind of vibe about it in City Skylines. That's what I'm trying to do here. So it's almost this abandoned island. And I did also download this old fort. I think it's actually a medieval castle, but it kind of looks like a fort, so I decided to use that. And then alongside the sort of coast of Cockatoo Island, they have a lot of these just like breakwater rocks that are really quite uniform looking. So I was like, okay, you know what? I'm actually going to use these, which might look very sort of uniform, but I think it actually works for the aesthetic. So we've got some, man-made, well, it's all man-made, but a lot of vertical concrete edges or blockwork edges. And then we have some more, I guess, organic shaped river rock edges to the island, which I think works really well. So around the island, because we still need vehicles for services, which is kind of annoying, but it's just the way it is in City Skylines. I've used that sort of highway road that's like a road that has no lane markings or anything like that, which I think works quite well. It kind of looks like just a asphalt pathway that goes around the island, but obviously we see a lot of vehicles driving around it. There's honestly more vehicles than I would like driving around on it in the end. But again, if anyone has a better solution to it, please let me know. So I put this water tower here because we needed water on the island, and I was like, this kind of also looks a little bit industrial. I wanted like sort of more like cranes or like a shipyard crane, but I don't have any. So I thought, look, I know a water tower doesn't look like a crane, but it's got that sort of truss elements to it on the tower. So I thought that looked quite industrial, and I thought, it didn't not suit the island. So sitting there, it also means we have water provided on the island that isn't coming through a pipe under the river and connect to the rest of the city. And I'm using, there's two little sheds there on the corner with a blue roof. Those are actually little power generating garden sheds for some reason. I actually downloaded those sheds to try and create like little beach boxes. I didn't realize they also generated power. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to use them for power generation. I mean, that works for me. So in this little section of the island, using a bunch of actually not the vanilla, but a bunch of sort of warehouses to make it look more industrial. The only annoying thing is I don't really want them functioning as warehouses, so I've turned them off. I've also set them to be empty, but they still have the flashing icons above them the entire time, which is kind of annoying. So I'm not really sure what to do about that, if I just need to get maybe some other buildings there that don't have that sort of issue, because I don't want to set them to collect a resource and then have trucks delivering to them all the time, because that's also going to be ridiculous. So I don't know, I might have to do a different thing with that. Now I did go back to trying to use this jetty. I don't understand how it's supposed to work. Like, I do understand how it works, but I guess I should probably just read the Steam Workshop page. That's probably number one step. But the problem I'm having with it works and people use it. That's all fine. Everyone can get to the island and get away from the island. But the problem that I'm having is now that, like, services can't get to it. Like, it's got a high crime rate. I even built a road out to it, but I guess it's not technically connected, so they can't get to it. So I'm not sure. I guess at this point I should just give up and use the vanilla ones, because it just ain't working the way I want it to. Anyway, so we're going to the rest of the layout of the island now, which again, like I said, we just demolish the whole thing that we did last episode. That's kind of what we do. We build a framework here. We framework and we sketch out ideas, then we come back and we, refine them. And I think we have a good system here. Some people may not like that, but that's just how we play City Skylines. So on the real Cockatoo Island, there is huge amounts of camping. Like, there's a bunch of tents. You can go out there and camp. So I'm doing a whole bunch of camping spots here in front of the festival area. Got some public bathrooms. I did a little cafe as well, because I also want people to come here when there isn't a festival. So I'm trying to make this a useful park to actually visit. And the real island has quite a bit of different elevation. Like, in the middle is quite raised up. So I'm using these keys to create an area that's raised up here in the middle. And on the top here is where we actually end up putting the sort of little castle or fort, and actually a little house, like a little old Federation house up there where I guess the warden of the jail would have lived at the time. And I did those keys that have stairs on it. Not sure if they work. I haven't actually seen anyone use them yet. I'm hoping they do, because I would like them to be able to use those stairs to get up. Otherwise, there are pathways and roads that sort of connect all the way around the island, so they can get, around the place, but it would be nice to see them using those stairs as well. So then we have the main festival is there, as you saw. And then we have the fan fest sort of around the corner, which I think works well. It's kind of tucked away the side. So like the main festival area, it's got all these tents and camping. And then now I think it makes a bit more sense that whereas like if it was full, because all those tents are full, the festival's full, you'd have to go around the corner to the other stage. I think it makes a bit more sense now, because before it was kind of like they were just next to each other. It's like, why would this even be a thing? So I think it makes a bit more sense, especially when we put all the foliage and trees and everything else in around the island to make it actually, fill out a bit. And again, doing some more generic park things, like we got the little playground there. So, people will visit the island. And actually, with the sort of fort or castle, I can't remember what it is. I think it is a medieval castle. That is actually a unique building. So people come specifically to the island just to visit that as well, which is great. And actually, I think our ferry is maybe filling up a little bit. So we may need to get an additional ferry on the line, which is pretty exciting, guys. Pretty big news. So up here is, I did want more industrial stuff going on this island, because that is a big part of it, or at least the real one. But obviously I didn't want to, overdo it, because we do want some, because the problem is if I just do all industrial, no one's going to want to visit the island. There's not a building that tourists want to go visit, so we need unique buildings like this one, which by the way looks awesome and is, I believe, in my Steam Workshop collection, which is linked in the description down below if you're interested in checking out that building. And then that's our little house there, which would have been, I guess, the warden's house, or whoever was in charge lived there. And then we just do loads of trees, loads of foliage, lots of shrubs. Like, it's very green, really quite nice. Like they've tried to keep it quite nice, and it's been transformed into more of a tourist destination for the city. I guess what we might need to do as well is, like, we got the ferry coming here, but from the actual downtown section of the city, there's not really, I guess, a direct route to get out here. Like, you can go get the tram over the ferry, get the ferry out over here. I feel like we might need something more, I guess, more direct. Like, you got the main city train station, and then you'd have to get the train in, you get the tram to the ferry, then the ferry to the island. I'm wondering if we could get a ferry line from the downtown to this island directly, and then I guess we'd probably have to set preferred ferries. Otherwise, they're probably not going to use a ferry. Although, I guess a ferry is the only way to get here, so they probably would use it. I don't know. Like, maybe later on down the line, but yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to do it now unless we built like a completely new river and connected it through. Which is, there's potential to do that. That's something to consider, but so at this point, I'm just making sure that we actually have main gates, because, like I said, I want this to be a park that people want to visit. I also want this park to be able to level up. So for that to happen, I need the citizens to walk through the main gates. If they don't walk through the main gate, it doesn't count, which is really annoying. I wish that wasn't a thing. But I kind of get why it is, because it means you can create park areas that don't have main gates as well. But, I mean, I don't know. It's kind of annoying in this case. But they do end up using all the main gates, and it all works perfectly fine. I think the park at the moment is actually a level 3 park, which is great. Yeah, so I think it's pretty good, and we can definitely level it up with the festivals. There might have even been a few more festivals at this point in time, so we may actually be at the point where we can level it up. Now, that little building there, I don't know if we actually get to see it, but that warehouse that has like 3 entryways, that's where I build the tunnel. The tunnel to the main island is hidden in there, but we'll get a closer look when I give you a tour at the end. We've got some gazebos, plenty of camping sites, lots of trees and greenery. You can see there's quite a lot of free space still, like that I'm just filling up with trees, so that there is a way to get around. Also, you can see all those people walking around the road there. I was hoping that putting in those stairs in that pathway, that next time they would use that. Otherwise, we might have to figure out another solution. We could even build invisible pathways. I guess that also works if they don't end up using that. Because the invisible pathways are great, because then you can give the Sims ways to walk that don't necessarily ruin the aesthetic of anything. But yeah, just making sure cars don't drive where they shouldn't, and don't park where they shouldn't. But yeah, we end up having quite a few vehicles driving around here. Again, like more than I wanted, but in the end, overall, I think this place turned out great, and I'm really, really happy with it. And just finishing up this little area with a few more rocks, and then I do a few more trees. And let's go ahead and jump into the game. I'll give you a full look and overview of everything that we did. All right, welcome to our new festival island. I love this. I think this looks so much better. I'm so glad that I spent the time doing this. We've got the little ferry pier down over here now. See, people are using it. I put this road here hoping that city services would go to this pier, because I think at the moment we have a high crime rate, and I don't think there's any cops going there, but we'll figure that out later. Anyway, so this is the new island. You know, we've got plenty of things to see and do here. It's got an industrial pass as a shipbuilding island, lots of warehouses, an old broken down pier at the end here. You know, I think this just looks great. And in the middle, we've got this old sort of fort or castle, whatever you want the story to be there, but I think that looks really cool nestled in there. Down on this side, we got the Fan Zone Park, which just has the I guess the screen of what's happening at the actual festival, which is just over here, which I think still has a city in the background. Let me go into first person. I don't know if it's as good of a view. No, you just see trees. But, you know, I don't mind that. I think it looks way cooler as it is now. You don't necessarily see the city, but hey, you're here to see the musical performance, not the city anyway, so you get what you pay for. And besides, if you want to see the city, you can go around the other side of the island. So there's plenty of camping. You know, come here, hang out, camp for the night. There's a public restroom there, a little cafe, playground. I think that's like just a camping lodge. I don't know, it was just a cool building I wanted to put there. And then over here, I think this is a restaurant pier. Come on here, have a bite to eat. It's also hey, why are there parked cars there? There shouldn't be any cars there. And there's a miscellaneous building there just because I felt like this needed a little bit of something. I think that's just a commercial building, but don't worry about it. Don't look into that too much. We actually have our own water treatment plant on the island because we don't have any pipe connection to the rest of the city. We also don't have any power connection. We're producing power out of these two little sheds, which is apparently enough for the entire island. Now here is where I was saying this is where the tunnel is hidden because I couldn't figure out how to get my city services to work on this island without connecting it. I did download some assets, which I'll show you in a second, that didn't seem to work, but anyway. Got a few more camping locations just over here. Not as nice, but you know, still got some bushes. You know, it's a bit of fun. Look, not as nice. I got some gazebos over here as well to hang out with, a little sort of viewing platform to stand out on and watch the ferry and all that. But yeah, I think that's really, really cool. I also did a few other little things. I changed this intersection because it was getting really busy. I did some time traffic lights, got a left-hand turn there. This lane always goes straight, doesn't get stopped. You know, a few little things like that just to help out the traffic flow with that heavy traffic section with the new city area. I haven't got around to doing this yet. I definitely still want to do this. This looks horrendous. Don't worry about it. We'll get to it. Yeah, so that's that. I love this. I actually really, really love this. So we've got a level 3 park, which is great. We're getting visitors actually counting up, which is also great. Now these warehouses, what I was saying, I've set them to empty. They're even turned off, but I get all these annoying icons and I don't know how to do anything about that. Also down here, this is actually the terraform network because if I get rid of it, you can see the land actually pops up, but for some reason when it's lowered down, it says it's flooded. So I don't know how to stop that either. And then, yeah, this is having crime issues because I guess the cops don't want to drive down this because I guess it's not technically connected to the road. So I don't know how to fix that. I might have to just do, I don't know, a real pier or something. I don't know. Look, at the moment, it looks good. I like it. So we'll just go with that. Yeah, that's the island. Let's have a look at this. Can we upgrade these yet? So we need, we've only had 2 concerts in this entire time. Okay. We need another 4 concerts and we need more band popularity, which how do we do that? Nestor's 59. I don't even know how this works, to be honest, but anyway, I'll leave that there. So that's cool. Now, like I was saying in the time lapse, it would be good to have a direct form of connection to this. I wonder if at some point we could maybe extend these rivers. Maybe this one could like, oh, it's really windy. It'd probably have to be this one. If we had this coming through and it actually cut through, so this whole section was an island, could actually have a ferry run down this river directly to the festival island, which would be pretty cool. But I don't know, we're not going to do that today. So I would like to maybe expand out over this way, because we've had this out here for a long time too. But I guess we need the tour bus going down there, or the historic trams as well, which are just here. So a lot of suggestion for just a tunnel to be made, which I think if we remove this, let's get rid of that parking lot. Let's maybe keep this parking lot going around because that just makes it easier for me. Grab this road. And let's build a road that is like, maybe smaller. I don't think we'll go as big. Let's go down to a 4-lane road of this size. Yeah, I would like it to go like straight ahead, but it doesn't seem to want to, which is kind of annoying. Although from here I can go straight, which is interesting. Alright, but add a node in the middle, get rid of that section. Let's level this out. I don't know that this needs to be a 4-lane road, to be honest. But we're going to figure it out. I'm not... Why is this... Can we just go... Like... There we go. The one time I want snapping and we're just not getting it. There we go. So this is going to go straight through. I think we might have the trams go down here too, but I'm not sure yet. We're gonna have to tunnel. I mean, I guess we could have a road going over, but it would have to be a different road from back here. This would maybe be more the newer direct road. Let's actually go down to a 2-lane road. I don't think we need a 4-lane road. I think that's too much. So let's go down to this, and we're gonna go through from here. Maybe something like this. Let's go into a regular road mode because we're gonna. Okay, can we? Okay, you know what? Let me just go into the tunnel first because it's gonna be awkward. There we go. So we'll build it to there. I'm gonna grab that node, wherever it is. There it is, and we're gonna level it down to this same height. So we're going directly in, and then we're gonna move it back until we're not creating a really bad. Yeah, there we go. That looks better. That looks like it's actually built into the cliff instead of like the cliff being built into this. That's gonna go there. And from that point, we're gonna go, okay, can I see underground, please? There we go. So we're gonna come out over here somewhere. So I'm gonna go like, curve like this. And then maybe curve like this. And that will come straight along. And what we're gonna do is obviously fix this because this looks ridiculous. As far as I'm aware, this side of the mountain is gonna be a similar height, but obviously we'll adjust for that case. So we're gonna go down there. Yeah, that looks about right. And then if we just come out of the ground here, we should be in a good spot, I think. If we go back down to 0, go to here, let's have a look. That looks pretty good to me, actually. That worked pretty well. We can probably move it further back. So if we move, we go, yeah, snapping is on. Hello? Hello? Okay, apparently I can't get that. I guess I have to go underground. There it is. Okay, so let's move that further back, maybe to about there, and then let's go out of underground. I'm going to select this one and bring it back until that looks a little bit neater, which it does about there. We can actually bring the underground one forward a bit, I think. So this one maybe to here. Let's have a look. How's that? That's much better. Okay, so we have the tunnel there to there. And I guess there's been some discourse about what we want to do with this. And I'm still not 100% sure, but it's going to be a park. And people wanted it to be an amusement park, but I don't know how much space this is going to give us because it's pretty cramped. Amusement parks are pretty big with all the rides, but we can try. Potentially make a small one. Let's have a look at the entrance. That's not too bad. Could have an entrance here onto this. Well, actually, it has to come off of this road. So let's build this road out first. I kind of wish I had aimed it more here. Wait, where's that? That's there. So I'm going to build straight here. That's completely the wrong road too. What is going on? There we go. You know what? Maybe it's all right. Maybe we'll just join these two together. So we're going to come here and then to there. Sure, that's fine. And I think I'll just level this all out. Again, this is going to be one of those things which, you know, number one, hopefully, as long as it doesn't look too bad, I'm not going to demolish the whole thing. But we'll have to come back and obviously probably do some terraforming and neatening up and all that. So don't take too much stock in what it looks like at the end of this episode because, you know, things change here. Things change here a lot. So let's go ahead and grab a main gate. Amusement park main gate, amusement park main gate. Also, there's a couple different ones. And small. Do we want a small? I guess we should probably go small. We could do a big one. Why don't we do a main gate here? Whoa, there we go. So if that goes there, I guess I'm going to change this road into like just a pathway so we can put amusement park stuff on it. And then I would just want parking here, to be honest. Like this just needs to be a parking lot. And then I guess if we have the cable car going over the hill would be way cooler though, wouldn't it? Or maybe the cable car could like come around. Would that be weird? Maybe the road should go around. I feel like it would look cool. Like a tunnel makes sense for more. I guess a tunnel would be newer. Like maybe they built that new and then we have like an old historic road that goes around. But I also kind of want one that goes over now because the cable car, I guess maybe it should go this way. And we should have stuff up here too, by the way. I'm not sure what yet. But it should go up and come over and down. Oh, I don't know. That's a whole project. Okay, let's start with this. We're going to imagine this is the newer road that they've put in recently for the amusement park. And then maybe we'll figure out the other stuff a little bit later. So this is gonna go, we could get a park, just a parking lot like this maybe. Let me grab a little road, one of these. And we're gonna go, I don't know why, -3. Let's go there. And this is gonna come straight on to there. And we're gonna get out the parking lot. Put that there maybe. Yeah, look at us ruining this historic castle. Well, let's pretend the castle was built for the amusement park, okay? So we're not like ruining history. Maybe, we'll see. So if that's there, where does this road go? Maybe we have some flat parking down here or something? I don't know, maybe we'll just get rid of it. But it's kind of weird, like why would it just do this? What about if we had like this, like a big flat parking lot here, and then we have like this parking lot just here. I'm gonna actually bring this in a little bit, because the entrance is like here, not all the way down there. So if it's just like there, so you can go into the multi-story, all this parking here. So, I mean, there's not a lot of parking. Now, what I learned about these is, especially on a hill, the cars will park at the height of the thing. So if we got like one this long, cars would be like, so they'd park fine here, but here it'd be like floating because it's like level all the way along. All right, so plenty of parking for our beautiful amusement park. I just got to figure out this. The cable car has to go there because it's just really stupid if it doesn't. It is really stupid if it doesn't go to the amusement park. Could we go over this hill? Maybe this hill's too big. Maybe it needs to be a little bit smaller so we can go up and over it. You know what? I'm going to get... Why? No, I'm opening the wrong thing. I was like, why can't I get to the bulldoze? There we go. Yeah, this is going to go. Because I want... Oh, that's the wrong thing again. I want the cable car. So let's go. Maybe this road. Could we potentially do something where we go up in the middle of this? Like, would that be kind of cool? Like, if we went up here... Ignore the look of it. What angle is that? And what is the steepest gradient that a car can drive up? So it says 7%. I don't even know if that is accurate. That was just a Google search. Also, I don't even know if that correlates at all to City Skylines. Okay, I was hoping that it would give me the percent because it sometimes does that. Can I see what percent that gradient is, please? Okay, we're just going to pretend that that's fine. I'm going to get rid of this circling tram track. And we're going to have it go... Have parking lots either side. Is this stupid? It's kind of stupid, but it's kind of cool. Although, if this is going up... Okay, let's just get rid of this stuff. Okay, this is getting stupid. So let's just get rid of this stuff. So this will be where the hill is. Instead of having a parking lot on the other side. Because like, I was thinking like, why would they excavate out this side just to put a parking lot in it? You know? So we'll have parking here still. Which actually, I might make this bigger. Because now that we just have the one lot, it might make sense to make it bigger. So let's get rid of this. And we're going to put in a bigger parking lot just here. So we're going to use one of this. Ooh, is this going to be too big? Yeah, I definitely don't want to be at 14 meters. Let's turn off all snapping. And let's just place it and see. That might be too big. So I guess we can move. This road doesn't have to be here, does it? We could actually just move further this way. Okay, so this is going to go here. And let's level it to the height of this key. Oh, yeah. Wait, did I have all this stuff last time? I don't remember. We have this beach. I think I did. Put all that beach stuff there, which I think looks better. Okay, that looks good. Ignore all that road stuff at the moment. Oh, no. Just that bit. Get rid of that bit. Okay. So what we're going to do... so the tram and the main road goes that way. Then we have a parking lot over this way. So I think we could potentially... Let's build this connection. Just like that. And then let's build the parking lot connection. Which is going to come... Hang on. I want to come straight... Okay. Just... Why is it so hard to build a straight road sometimes, honestly? Just go straight 180 degrees. 180. That's all you got to do. Okay. It's not going to do it for me. Just straight ahead. I got road guides on. Just build straight. Okay. I'm gonna have to do it like this, where I have to like hand place 180. Okay. Yep, I knew it was gonna do that. That's fine. So let's go to height. So they're the same height. And then let's move parking lot node, hopefully closer. We take up more of the space. And you know what? I actually need to select. Oh, no. I said select. No, just nodes. So there we go, that one. No. That one. I should need to rotate it slightly so it's parallel with the key a bit better. There we go. Okay, that's what I want to do. Now this should hopefully join relatively nicely with this. Okay, snapping off. No. Just this. Okay, we can neaten that up later, but something like that. And that will allow me to have the parking down here, plenty of it. There you go. Accessible there, maybe? Because, I mean, I guess where are you? Yeah, it's all right. Some EV charging. You know, we're gonna have everything going on here. Single parking space, probably just here as well would be good. And I might leave that section there blank. All right, let's go with that for now. Now, that obviously looks quite steep, but what we're going to do is we're going to go retaining. I actually need to download more retaining walls. Because I only really have the sandstone one, but they're really, really useful. So you build stuff like this, which obviously right now you can't really see it, but you bring it up and just place it along the edge and you just get something that looks a lot better. And that means you still have the ground all there, but you have a nice wall. And then obviously we'll do trees and foliage and stuff around it. So that'll go there. And then we go on this side and we smooth it out. Make that a little bit bigger. Maybe if we go, grab that height. Yeah, there you go. And then smooth it. Yeah, so that'll come up this way. That's like a little retaining wall. And obviously we'll come back and detail it more. And I think even if we put some buildings and stuff here, I'm not sure what, maybe just more San Francisco style stuff around here. We might make this a little less like steep and sharp and just do some more housing and stuff here. Now, I think if we're going to go up here, maybe, do we just make it smaller? It doesn't need to be that big because we have a big mountain over here. Well, I say big, but we have a taller point there anyway. So maybe we just lower this down. Let's build the road and we'll build it according to wherever this goes. So what I want to do is I'm going to go, no. I'm going to go here. I didn't want it to change the grade of that because I actually want to have a flat section. Okay. You know how I said I didn't want it to change just then? Why game? I want a node there where it was. It can still be a middle one. No, actually, no, it won't. I actually want it to be stretched and flat. Yeah, there you go. I want it to be flat at the end there. Go there. Cool. So this is going to be the height of this one. Thank you. That's where it's supposed to be. Come up more. Actually, that needs to come probably just about here. All right, and then we're going to keep going up the hill, really. I guess let's just build the road, because obviously it's not going to be like that. That is ridiculous. So we're going to essentially just move the nodes down to the angle. Like, it's still going to be steep, which I think... I mean, what even is this? Can we see what it is now if I go from, like, let's say from here to here? Like, no, from here to... Okay, from here to... Is this going to work? What is going on with it? There you go. It says 24%. Okay, also I'm pressing enter and it's... Oh, there we go. Wait, okay, that's not... How is that the same? So they say 6%. I don't think 6%. I don't know. That's clearly the wrong measurement I'm looking at. The real world comparison. I guess this node, because it's like a weird node, it's kind of a bit confused. If I slope this more. Yeah, it's 6 degree. So 6 degree slope. Actually, that's what I was saying. I was saying like a 6 or 7 degree is like the absolute most or something like that. So I don't know. That seems all right. Yeah, that's fine. Obviously not this one up here. I was like, that's not fine. Something like that. Like, that looks fine. I mean, it's pretty steep. Like, that would be really hard to, like, walk up. And also be pretty tough for some cars to get up. But, like, it's not that steep. It doesn't look as steep from the side, but from the front, I think it does. I don't know. I'll get your feedback on it. So we'll go up like that. That's pretty good. That's going to be, I guess, the peak. At least at the moment. So let's go. Oops. No. Grab the height. Let's bring this down. So bring all that down. We can have a little higher point there or something. But let's bring the top of this section down. And we'll just smooth that. There you go. So I think that's fine. I don't think that really changes anything too much. It's basically the same. It's just not as tall. So that'll go up like that. That's cool. And then definitely, obviously, we're going to have stuff here. Like I said, we'll have like... That's why I wanted it flat there anyway, because we're probably going to have something there. And this will come up and over. I also do still want like a coastal road. That would be pretty cool. So that parking lot might change again. So let's go up here. Gonna come along. No problems. And now we're going to start going down, which is where the problems begin. Okay, well, I think we need to destroy this. Let's... Yeah, it's doing that thing where I don't know what I'm doing. There we go. It destroys a bunch of things. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, this is the problem with them all being individual. I'm trying to destroy them now. Okay. That's better. So let's build the road. I'm much happier with this. I think it, look, a tunnel does make sense, but also this is cooler. So it's going to come down. And I guess we'll have a turnaround down here at the end. I think that makes sense. Like for the trams, or the cable cars, I should say. So let's get this down, first of all, down to the height that it is going to be. So it's going to be just down at the sort of beach level there. I think, actually, let's just grab all of these. I think we can make it down maybe by this point. We'll see. That might be too close. Let's level it to this height. And then let's say let's just try to do the slope. From here to there. Actually, no, I don't want it to be like a perfect straight slope. So let's do it like this. Let's go to the where it looks about right. And then here is going to be, so if I tilt it to 6 degrees, yeah, that fits. And then I think I want a flat section around here somewhere because that would make sense. So say this would be a stretched flat section. Yep, very nice. Might need to go a little bit lower here though, just because it gets a bit steeper. Yeah, like that. And then I need to cut out some of these trees because we're getting in the way here. And that comes up there. I think that's fine. Yeah, that'll be all right. Let's get rid of some of these as well. That's gonna be cool having the cable cars go up there. Okay, this little thing here, what's going on is not great. So let's maybe bring this back this way. I actually might shift that as no. Shift that more that way, yeah. And then this, the way the tram turns there is not ideal. Very like pointed. It needs to be like that, which is annoying because we get the curve on the rail, but the rest of the road looks ridiculous. So I don't think we can do that. I don't think we can do that. So let me go. Let's hang on. What tool am I on right now? I don't know what it's using. Let me square these off. So let's go back to square. Let's shift that back out. I guess if I shift it to there, so not fully out, that works. Hang on, I need this to come further back because I need more room here, like that. What is going on here? Let's get rid of that node. That's causing trouble. Ooh, did I mess up that? Hang on. Undo! Dang it, I can't undo it. It's actually okay. It just curves it a little bit. It means I have to just move this wall slightly. Whoops, no. This one. And obviously we'll decorate that up. That's alright. Look, it's not perfect, but it's alright. So that'll go up that way. Come down, and then at the end, we need like a little turnaround, which, can I just build it with the roundabout builder? I did that before, right? We go roundabout. What is this road called? 1U, 1 lane. 1U, 1 lane. That'll do. Not 40. Okay, much smaller. Yeah, like that. And then obviously we'll just change it into a tram road. Oh, I guess we need cars to be able to go around it too, though, don't we? I guess technically. I don't really want cars going around it, but... Where's the one-way tram? Here we go. So what does this look like? Looks very silly. Okay, maybe it should just be trams because that looks not great. We need like a tram turntable. That'd be cool. Alright, let's just do that. Let's do that, and then cars, I don't know, they can just turn around there, whatever. Let's just do that for now. And that'll allow our cable cars to go here, and I would like them to also... What I'm actually going to do is remove that stop, just so it sort of regenerates the line. We're going to stop here where it's flat, okay, or just where it's not. Oh, I guess it's a node. That's annoying, so it has to stop after it's flat. Okay, whatever. We'll stop there. Obviously, I don't think anyone's really going to get off or get on there at the moment, but they will. And I'm going to do one up here, and there'll probably be one around here somewhere too, which annoyingly, that's also a node, so I might have to change the way I've done this, but anyway. And then we'll just have one stop here, and this is where the entrance will be. So let's go get our entrance, because we haven't even built the theme park yet. Around there somewhere. Beautiful. Parking lot, I guess we need to do that still. So I guess that would be here. So let me do the... I like the multi-story. Maybe that can go... I guess it needs to go sideways here somewhere, doesn't it? Let's just put it here and then I'll move it. So we're going to put it this way. Like this. And let's slide it back into the mountain a little bit. I think we might be able to work with that. So we put that there, and then I would like some flat parking. Like if we go like this. Okay, not like that, obviously. Like this. Could have a little bit of a flat parking lot. Move this here. Hopefully everyone will go through this. Maybe I'll just line it up. Like it's really small. Like there's not a lot of parking here, but it's some. We'll go accessible parking there. Annoyingly doesn't quite fit, so I guess I'll make it a little bit smaller. About 4x1. Is this? Oh, really? So these should be the same size. Okay, well that's the entrance to the parking lot there, so I don't want to cover that up. So we kind of need to go maybe like there. Hang on. I need to grab the buildings. Okay, just like that. So I left a little gap there. Parking, all good. All right, theme park. The trams come down. So tram is stopping right here. We've got a crossing there. I'm going to get rid of that one. I actually don't even know if they're going to use that crossing. Probably not, actually. I might get rid of it. Because the tram stop's on this side of the road, so it should be fine. Okay, so that should be good. Now, can I don't think you can upgrade roads to path, or change roads to pathways, right? Because I would like to do that. What am I doing? Theme park road. Dang it. Because I don't really want roads here. Although I can build in line with where they were. If I do that and go to there. And you know, okay, we're good. I think I can build the rest of this now. So if I just do that, then we have the pathway all the way around, which is great. It's a little bit off, like here in the middle, but that's right. We can probably move that or change it anyway. So let's go the theme park pathway. I mean, I guess it probably would be better if this whole thing was facing a completely different direction, right? If we moved it, because it's weird the entrance is here and goes to a wall. Like it should go into the middle of this, right? So maybe what I'll do is I'm going to grab this whole thing. Actually, let me get rid of all the trees, because I don't really need these trees around us. Get rid of those. I don't want to grab those anyway. So let's grab all this. I think, thankfully, I've got everything I need. And if I... Oh. Okay, no. I'll try to right click to just rotate it by 90 degrees. That is kind of how it works, but that's all right. Go this way. Wait, what is this? I missed a piece. Wait, is that a... Wait, this is a whole thing? Wait, did the creator of this map build this? Or does this... Oh my gosh. Whoa, this is like all pathway. Oh my gosh. Okay, I didn't actually realize this is all like built like this. I think that's also just an extra piece, because I don't think there's any others that are like that. Okay, I did not realize this was like a custom thing. I thought this was just like something you could place, which is actually kind of impressive. And I hope I'm not ruining the vision of the map creator by moving it. So I'm going to move this here because I want it to line up with the entrance. You know, we still got the stuff where it should kind of be. Because then, yeah, then we have it right there. Lines up with the entrance. We'll still have stuff over here, I think. I guess we could actually just copy these sides and do it more doors. Huh. This is really cool. All right, let's go through here. There you go. So that connects right there. Boom. So we got this. Oh, it's got Elizabeth Experience. What a theme park, guys. Isn't that incredible? Okay. Let's get the experience and turn it up another notch. So the plaza, for example, is pretty big. God, it's so ugly. I forgot how ugly like this flooring is. Okay, well, what rides do we have? Because that's actually what I want to focus on. We got a cafe. That's good. That's not a ride, but that's good. Let's put this here. Right at the entrance. There you go. And we've got a souvenir shop. That can go right at the entrance too. You know, we can get a lot of stuff around the entrance. Makes sense. Restrooms, also near the entrance. Can I put this here and like kind of overlap them a bit? They're probably... I don't really want to take up a bunch of space with all these things, but I think we should have them. Put it there? Sure, why not? Games booth. Oh yeah, there's like all curved. Okay, so we've got a carousel. I mean, that can go... We can start going inside now, maybe? Oh, this flooring. Okay, so that's kind of all we have, actually, to start off with. There's like a lot of custom things we can place, like individual things, but in terms of unique stuff, I guess we got a couple of these curvy buildings, which maybe we can get around out here. Well, actually, you know what? It could look kind of cool like this. One there, one here, you know? There's a couple things there. I should probably build a fence. But anyway, let's get this going, which is not much, but that should hopefully start drawing attention. You know, we've got the entertainment value. We've got a few things going on out here. Let's get the water and the power and all that kind of stuff rolling. And then obviously, we're going to have to come back and decorate and build all the surrounding areas, because obviously just having this out here by itself doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Like, we'll build up on this hill. We'll probably have houses or something up here. Oh, that looks so cool. Look at it go. Oh, yeah, look at all the cars. Whee! Actually, what I'm going to do, so what I did, and I did mention it in the other episode, is on the hills, I think, yeah, control I can choose. So on this really steep parts, I'm going to change the trams to going 20 kilometers an hour. And to be honest, probably cars going up the hill might be going slow too, but I don't know. I'm just only going to change the trams, or the cable cars, I should say. So they will go... This whole hill area will just be 20. So they slow right down going up and down because obviously, you know, they're heavy. And they're on a cable, is the idea. And down the bottom they can speed up a bit. Alright, so power-wise, let's just, I guess, run a little power line until later on when we actually connect it up properly with structures and all that. So just, oh, that's really just plowed through the ground? Really, guys? That's what you're going to do? Okay, let's... I guess, is it because of straight slope? Let's go up and over, please. There you go, that's better. But for now, it's just that, but obviously we'll build out. We'll fill in this sort of area. All right, so we've got the theme park going. Oh, yeah, look at our mascots. Can you change those? I can't remember. Hang on, what? No. Here, and then policies. I thought there was a way to do that. I don't know. All right, so come one, come all, please. We got the trams out to the theme park. 0 people on board. Yeah, look at our theme park go. So I want to try and hopefully get as many of the rides in here as we can. And then I guess supporting stuff around the outside. We should probably do... Actually, a ferry here would make a lot of sense too, wouldn't it? From here as well. Maybe let's do a ferry stop. I'm going to get rid of that. Let's not use the ferry, the custom one, because that really gives me so much trouble. Let's just use the normal one. We're going to get this guy in, get rid of all these. We're going to have to redecorate and all that. I just wish I didn't have this road, like, because I have to connect to this road, and that's like the annoying thing. I guess I need to move this. I need to go further this way. And it's like right on the beach as well. Looks just doesn't look good, does it? What about over here? Maybe on the cliff is better. Yeah, actually that'll probably be better. Maybe we just have the road. What if it just like actually runs like through the middle of this? Is that weird? I mean, look, it's kind of weird, but like, I don't hate it. Let's just get rid of all the crossing, because people really shouldn't be walking here anyway. Although, actually, I guess they would if they're getting the ferry. Oh, dang it. Oh, no, that's all right. They can, because they can just walk around the side. That's fine. They don't need to cross. Yeah, look, it's not great. Yeah, look, it's not great. So trams go like that. Oh, God, look at this. What is that? Can we? Yeah, that's better. So can we fix that? And then let's say cars can sort of flow through without getting stuck. And they should also give way, because the tram gets priority for sure, or the cable car. Look, not great. We'll maybe come up with a better solution. Maybe we won't. Who's to say? Who's to say, really? There we go. How are we going out here? We got some visitors yet? 14 visitors. Let's go. There's people coming in. All right, so let's get the ferry line. That bridge is definitely high enough, which is good. I guess we'll connect to our big stop over here. I shouldn't say main. That's definitely not the main stop. Connect to our big stop, and we'll come off of that. We're going to come down this way. And I guess this side is looking deeper because we've got the key. So let's go under this side. And then this will come all the way around. This is really fast flowing water out here, by the way, as well. So we're going to go to there. Okay. We're going to go ferry from there. And this one will come. Oh no, I feel like it should have more stops in this thing. I guess I have to share that platform. And then it'll come down over here. So this will also just have the Sydney First Fleet class. See how many people use that. So this is going to be, I'm just going to call it theme park. I also want to rename the other line, because it gets really confusing when you click on this and, oh, whoops. And you're trying to figure out which line is which. So we've got theme park line, so we can see that. Now, ferry line, whatever this one is, I want to rename. Line details, we go. So this is Festival Island, which we should probably come up with a name for that. But yeah, so now, hopefully clicking on here, we can actually see what's going on. So we've got, oh, okay, I guess Festival Island doesn't show up here. It should do. I guess maybe it takes a minute. Anyway, that might start seeing some people go down here. That's very high up, actually. That should probably be lower down, like there. Okay. Hopefully we'll see some people use that as a method of getting down here. I guess in a sense, the cable car should probably just go down here and then go back up, right? So they don't have to walk. Or we just have another entrance to the theme park here. Maybe that's the other idea. We could do that. Let's go, if we get the smaller entrance, one of these is a side, here we go, side gate. Good lord. No. Oh, there's no power down here. Of course there isn't. Let's run one of these puppies. we'll clean it up when we get a chance. Okay, are we level 2 yet? Come on. We just need the visitors, which we're not getting a lot of right now. Oh, here we go. Look, they're all getting off the trams. Or the cable cars. So we're now at 47. Whoa, there's 220 people at this stop right here. Waiting for this cable car. Which only carries 60 people. Is there? Oh, there's a game on. Or there was, maybe. I don't know. It's really busy down here. There's a lot of people walking around. Guys, if you're just trying to go down there, you're probably better off, honestly, just walking. It's so stupid to catch a tram. Okay, well, we could probably put more on this line. Because we got 81 there. 207. The thing is, we don't really need more. I think it's just because, like, where are you guys going? Hang on. Where are you going? Using public transport going to this. Yeah, you're going here. Which, yeah, actually, yeah, there is a game on. It's just stacking up now. Okay. So that'll actually clear out soon. Actually, these aren't full anyway, so that's fine. Actually, I'm not going to add any more. I think we're okay for now. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Once we build out this area... Okay, that car's flying. Once we build out this area more, it's going to look great. I don't know why these are so close together, by the way. Hopefully they're spread out over time. But yeah, we got the beach. There's people walking down on the beach now as well. They use the stairs. It's pretty sweet. We level 2 over here yet? Come on. 61 people. Okay, what can we do? Fine for fun. No. Can we go even more fun? Amusement park buildings are maintained super well, causing them to be even more fun than normal. Yes. Celebrate. Fireworks shows in the park every night. Yes. I actually don't know if that's going to... Advertising campaign. Yes. We really need people to go down here. It's really sad. I I guess we don't really have nighttime though, but I guess we could put nighttime on. Let's get some nighttime going. Gameplay, day-night cycle. I want to see them fireworks. So we're gonna get some day-night cycle going now, which should be pretty cool to see. Ooh, is anyone on the ferry? Come on. One person, yes! Oh, actually, there's quite a lot of people waiting to leave on the ferry. It's kind of, well, a lot. 5 people. No, it's still more than I thought. Also, it's starting to get darker now. I'm waiting for them fireworks. Where are those fireworks at? I think, look, it has a lot of potential. I think this is going to be super cool. Okay, it's getting dark. Where are my fireworks at? I love this. I think this is going to look super cool when we get a whole bunch of houses. Well, maybe not houses. I actually don't know what we're going to do there because it's a theme park. I guess we could do like apartments and stuff. It might be loud, but you know, it is what it is. Whoa, it's really dark over here. Might need some street lights. Oh, there we go. They got the lights on. There they go. There's the lights. Whoa, look at the lights around this thing. I forgot about that. That's so cool. Oh, that's great. Okay, give me the fireworks. Give me them fireworks. Ooh, anyone on the ferry? I like to check. 4 people, yes! Yes, they. Oh, those are really low. Is that safe? You know, I thought you'd shoot them higher in the air. That's like lower than some of the trees. Those are definitely going to catch on fire. Sweet! We got the theme park over there now. We got the big Ferris wheel over there as well. I love the stadiums at nighttime. Yeah, this is going to look great. This is going to... I got to spend a lot of time building more of this, I think, right here. I think what we're going to do... Oh, it's really hard to see now because it's dark. But I want to do... Yeah, more of the San Francisco style stuff right here. And then maybe some more high density stuff around the theme park. And because we got the ferry line there, we got the cable car. Maybe some old school coastal road here or something. Oh no, someone died on the festival island. Actually, what does this look like at nighttime? Oh, there's a festival on too. Sweet. Or I guess it's about to be on because there's people there, but it's not quite going yet. It's pretty cool, you know. Could be a few more lights here. Where yeah, okay. Not great, not the safest for all these people. Yeah, I think they're going to a festival right now, which is cool. Back over to the theme park. Yeah, fireworks. Are we level 2 yet? Because I really want to... Oh my gosh, we're getting so few people coming here. Okay, I guess that's going to take a while. Oh, this is about to start in like a couple days. Not today, but tomorrow. We have 204 people out of 300 there. We've got... I guess a miscellaneous number here because it doesn't really say. But a lot of people over there, which is good. Yes, here we go. Yay! The festival's on. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool at nighttime, isn't it? Actually makes the most sense at nighttime too. So those guys are there, and then if you don't fit there, you have to come to this stage. And you can see it on the screen. And over here, you get a pretty cool view of the city, so that makes sense. Definitely feel like there should be more lights around the island, but, you know. Oh yeah, the speed limit around the island is only 10, so that's why everything drives really slow. Because, I mean, it makes sense. It's a pedestrian island, essentially, that just happens to have a road connection. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Come on. It's just so sad over here. Like, there's a lot of people coming over here, but not enough. Well, I think I'll leave this part here. I know we didn't build too much in the live gameplay, but I think the push towards doing the theme park here, I'd love your feedback on this. I think it'll look cool. I think once you get the other rides and actually fit them in here and maybe around, I think it's gonna look really great. I guess we just gotta figure out what's gonna go over this side, you know, and how it's all gonna blend in. But I think maybe if I spend some time building some more houses like this in this area, probably have to do a little bit of terraforming. It might be a little steep, but I think that could work really, really well. That'll fill in that area. That actually might push us over to the 50,000 people too, which is our next goal. And we get another tile, and we get the old airports. We'll build a new airport at some point too, eventually. So that'd be cool. So yeah, I think we'll be working on this area. We'll go on that. Until then, thanks so much for watching. Make sure to leave your comments, suggestions, and feedback down below. And have an awesome day.